we are back. Oh, jeez. Sonic boom overhead as I return. Tasty, tasty coffee. Now, if I was a smarter man, I probably would have set a refiner going, cooking up some of that copper, but never mind. It is what it is. Now then, inventory's clear enough there. Ooh. We got some Geknip. Interesting. Let's pop that in the Pilgrim. Same with the launch fuel we probably won't ever need. Alright. North is that way. Let's go! Wait, did I do this? I think I did I? Oh, certainly didn't. About that Geknip is that I don't have to worry about being scanned because I will never be in a ship in orbit to be scanned. Usually that's an illegal cargo, isn't it? Corvex casing. It's all kinds of dramatic, doesn't it? Right, where were we? Heading north, that's where we were. I saved. Oh, sodium over there we'll go grab. Yeah, now that we've got a couple of upgrades under our belt for the life support and toxic protection systems, but it's still not great. It's still ticking down pretty fast. God. This is how we were at the start of the game, just constantly having to recharge those things every 30 seconds.
Toxic protection falling.
Speak of the devil. Literally, by the time we went from one sodium plant to the next, we had to use up what we just harvested to recharge what we used to get to it. It was very frustrating. You know, hardcore challenge. Can't whine too much about it being difficult. That's the wrong tool. Yeah, I guess I said this earlier though. I think next time I do a challenge like this, I will turn down a couple of things. Inventory stack limits. They didn't contribute to the game being more difficult, just more annoying. missed it, but did you buy the game day one? Oh, it's worse than that, mate. It's worse than that. I pre-ordered. Buy the game day one, please. Oh Lord. Yeah. Yep. Although, you know, as rocky as the game was at launch, it wasn't a terrible game. People were mostly upset because it just wasn't what we were promised we were getting. But the game did not suck when it launched. It wasn't great. It didn't suck. I think I played 60 or 70 hours at launch. Where I bounced away from it and decided to wait, see if it got any better. I still was pretty glad to pre-order, because the pre-order ship was so much nicer than the standard starter ship. Ooh, communication station. There we go. Could be helpful. Yeah, it was hard not to be let down. I still don't really trust anything that Sean Murray himself will say. Like, I certainly trust the Hello Games team. Like, they've done a remarkable job over the last, well, it's about to be 8 years, isn't it? Wait, this month, isn't it? It launched in August. Its birthday is this month. Hang on, I've got to check that. We might need to do something special. And Sky launch. Yeah, I remember it launched shortly after my birthday. Yeah. Oh, wait. Today! Well, tomorrow, I guess. It's the 9th today in Australia, but international time zone thing. Yeah, tomorrow is launch day. 9th of August, 2016. Huh. I'll be damned. But yeah, the team at Hello Games and what they've accomplished with this game, and just the tenacity and, you know, not giving up on it, and more than just delivering on the original promise, they've exceeded it by a wide margin at this point. Yeah, you got to give the props. Sean Murray himself, I still consider untrustworthy, because he lied so easily. And people who lie like that don't tend to stop being liars. He's had a lot more media training in the past 8 years, you can tell that in the more recent interviews. He did some dedicated media training, I could smell that from a mile away. So he doesn't tend to tell fibs in interviews and stuff anymore, but still, I'm just someone who's extra sensitive to liars. As someone with an autistically wired brain, I react extremely poorly to being lied to, and I very rarely forgive people who lie to me. But yeah, you know, as an entity, as a developer, Hello Games is absolutely back on my good list, and I will, very likely I suppose, also pre-order Light No Fire. It's because they have earned back the goodwill. I do still kind of miss the pillar. Yeah, we were talking a few times about those recently. Yeah. OG pillars of copper and, oh, what was the one that's not in the game anymore? There's a couple of elements that aren't in the game. One of them was one of those big lumpy pillar ones. What was it? I don't know if there's any point to us going up here. I mean, part of the rule set is we're not doing any story content or quests and stuff. Which is the only reason these towers exist. I don't think there's any other reason to be up here. If given to think a lot of it was PlayStation. Yeah, I mean, that's what the word always is. You know, PlayStation forced him to do all the interviews and do much bigger press than it was ever intended, and they set a launch date and he wasn't ready, and blah, blah, blah. And, oh, they had the flood and they lost all the data and they had to start from scratch, which is not true. Yeah, there's lots of excuses being thrown about to try and justify what happened, and it doesn't really matter, because whatever the excuse was, it still launched the way it launched. Didn't have to. Games get delayed all the time. You know, water under the bridge at this point, as far as enjoying the game and recommending the game to other people, shit like that. I absolutely recommend this game now, especially when it's on sale. Like, it's not a AAA priced game standard, but whenever it goes on sale, it's usually at 50 or 60, or like, I think the last sale was 60% off, wasn't it? Tremendous value for how many hours you can squeeze out of it if you like this style of game. Which is the other thing you got to respect too. Of all of the, I think it's almost 3 dozen updates at this point. And I think like 23 of them were named updates with new content. And of course 5 full version updates. And I haven't charged a single penny more. There's no cosmetic store to supplement it. There's no subscription for extra features. You cannot give them more money for this game than you've already spent, unless you buy it a second time on a different platform or something. And you have to respect the integrity of doing that. It's one of the main reasons I forgave Hello Games to the extent I have. Because they didn't just talk the talk, they walked the walk. They fixed it the honest way. Integrity. That goes a long way with me. Yeah, it was like $23 the last time I went on sale. It's ridiculous. You think it's in store for the world? I have no idea. Like, I know what the data miners have found, suggested is coming, which I'm not going to go into because other people listening might not want to be spoiled in that way, but the broad version is, it's fairly strongly suggested that there's going to be a new type of star system, which will be a really good way to expand the game, make new kinds of planets, new kinds of environments, new kind of content, new kind of things on planets, without having to disrupt what already exists again. By, you know, quote-unquote rebooting the universe. Which I think is a pretty smart way to do that. I'd like to see the underwater stuff still being tweaked, because that still kind of sucks. So the movement underwater kind of sucks. Base building's not so bad. Although I haven't... Jesus. Rising out of the ground! That looks all kinds of dramatic, doesn't it? Bloody hell. Cinematic moment. That's my train of thought. Jeez. Here comes the rest of them. Yeah. Fact. What the? Settle down, Bloom? That's a bit much. Let's see here. I'd also like better filters in an update. Most of these filters kind of suck. Stick with default. I think we can do better on the lighting though. Something a little more dramatic. Let's go the other way. Yeah, there's two ships there. One is in front of the other. Ooh. That's what I wanted. The morning light. There, perfect. Right. I think I'll leave the rest alone. For a tighter field of view. Save that. Pull back. Come down a bit. Wish that plant wasn't there. Okay. Have to go a bit lopsided just in case I want to use this for a thumbnail. We're going to leave space for some text. Kind of cool. Ooh. There's an exotic.
Toxic protection falling.
You can often see those in starter systems.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Opposed to sunglasses about. Yeah, the bloom was a bit aggressive on that one, wasn't it? What do you reckon? Big monolith after the next rise? Silly, but but I think planets that have very aggressive animals could be fun. Yeah, I mean there are predators with various amounts of aggression. Kind of few and far between. And they're not particularly difficult to deal with. Yeah, the boost in the wildlife behavior could go a long way. Although again, that's one of the things that really sucked at launch. Was the behavior of the animals. It was so dumb and not even close to what they told us it was going to be. That's also come a long way now. An expansion on the way the critters behave would be welcome, just for immersion's sake. Come on, monolith. Nope, don't see anything. Nothing on the scanner. Oh, there does appear to be a bit of weird generation just ahead of us. Weird little platform. To affect the sound as we went over that thing. You hear that? Got all weird and echoey. It's worth investigating. A little hollow? Seemed like it. Oh. It's weird. To change direction kind of abruptly. I wonder if they're going to land on the trading station. Normally just fly in straight lines unless there's something to land on. investigate. Not to nothing still. On we go. World's V2 update would be deep oceans with huge aquatic life. Yeah. Super deep oceans. We can just bury an underwater base like really, really deep down. Be fun. And significantly larger aquatic life, like whale-sized stuff at deep ocean levels. See though, we'll see. Rumor has it at the moment, well, conjecture, rumor I suppose, is some people are suggesting that Worlds Part 2 might be being held back a little later than usual, because they did just change, they did a little stealth change on the website. It was originally, said something along the lines of Part 2 is coming later this summer. Recently got changed over the last few days to just coming later. And people are suggesting it's been delayed to sync it up with the release of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Sony have also just apparently told developers anything you're releasing from here onwards has to be checked out for the PS5 Pro well. So people are guessing, and again, this is just a guess, Worlds Part 2 is being delayed to take advantage of that. Maybe be one of the flagship titles. Yes. We certainly already know that the PlayStation 5, as it stands, doesn't max this game out as good as it can look on PC, especially when it comes to things like the new water reflections. Those are much worse on PlayStation 5 than they can be on PC when you max it out. So yeah, there's some scuttlebutt that's amongst the things that'll be used as a flagship feature for the PlayStation 5 Pro's power. One wonders if we'll also get some sort of ray tracing along with it. It's one of the things the PlayStation 5 Pro is supposed to be much better at, is ray tracing. So right now on consoles, ray tracing is fine, but it's more of a gimmick usually. It's often just shadows or limited reflections, but not full and proper ray tracing, like again you can get on PC. It's with the right gear. Again, this is all just scuttlebutt and hearsay and rumor and guesswork and wouldn't it be niceisms?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Why not just refuel you? I guess I was out of carbon again. Crap. Alright, let's make a fuel stop. Change the update from later summer to later than expected. Yeah, like, it should still be technically the summer Yeah, for whatever reason they changed the wording on the site. Or, wait, no, hang on a sec. Oh yeah, maybe closer to winter actually. Because PlayStation 5 Pro is probably going to come closer to September, December kind of deal. Which would not be summer anymore in the northern hemisphere, would it? It still would be summer in Australia. I've not noticed before. There's little particles rolling off my mining beam and actually physically physicking their way down the hill. I wonder if that's new or I've just never noticed it doing that till now. Nice detail anyway. Does the PlayStation do that? I don't think the Switch does. Juice those engines. There we go. Sega does what Nintendo don't. PlayStation 5 Pro has blast processing. Sega. I feel like we should be running into something soon. It's been a while since we've run into anything important, but yeah. A little mini mono. Not quite what I was hoping for, but still, I'll take it. And give me more language, please. Were you a Sega or Nintendo person? Of neither. I grew up very lower middle class, and so when that generation was happening, I didn't actually own either. My sister had a second-hand Sega Master System, which I would use, and I would regularly rent a Nintendo Entertainment System from the video store, because that was just one of the things that we did back then. Every few weekends I would rent a system and a game. Would usually be the Nintendo. But my console at the time was still the Atari 2600. I feel like there should be a crashed ship here. There's a beacon. Oh, it's a trade terminal. Oh, sweet. That'll be handy. Let's see here. You do not have wiring looms? Right. Let's see what I can sell you there. Yeah. This casing we could probably spare. Got one there in case we need it. Okay. We'll take the Geknip. The Keen Dagger. Which you will keep. Oh, there they are. Gravity nobles. Yeah, I forgot to sell those last time. The other guy. Sell the Starship fuel if we can as well.
Toxic protection falling.
Wrong button. Wrong button. Yep. Not the price I was hoping for, but still.
Units received.
Oh, we can actually sell the artifact chart. Good.
Units received.
No more.
Units received.
And extra coax casing.
Units received.
Both Mega Drive vents this. Ooh, look at me, look at me. Actually, I shouldn't be so mocking. For the last 4 generations, I think I've had all options. Wait, no, 3 generations. Dad's friends. Your dad's friend's kid. Okay. Had a 2600. It was awesome. Yeah, they really were. I'd still have mine if my mum didn't sell mine without asking me at a garage sale. I've never forgiven her for that. I mean, I don't talk to her at all anymore because, well, my family sucks, but... yeah, she assumed I didn't use it anymore because, you know, at the time it was quite old. But I actually did still actively use it very frequently. She sold it and all the games I owned at a garage sale without even asking me. As well as my beanbag chair, which I quite liked. She also sold that without asking me. I was very upset about that too, because that was a very comfortable old beanbag chair. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we were lower middle class, and there's every chance that we were kind of desperate for money as a family. That, you know, was something I wasn't privy to at the time, and that's why that happened. But all I knew is my mum sold my fucking game machine. What's your ship worth? Just out of curiosity. Slightly more than we have. Alright, do you have hazardous protection module? You do. We do have enough for it this time. Do we want to spend? Yeah, I think we do.
Product received.
Shouldn't have anything to sell you because we just did a sell-off. Good chunk. Good chunk. So, heat resistance, red resistance, toxic resistance 2%. Right, so that didn't get us very much. An extra 2% though. I'm not using the slot for anything else right now, might as well take it. Other stuff doesn't matter so much.
Toxic protection falling.
Just upgraded you, stop whining.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Just got an Xbox Series this year. Actually, that's one of the things I've been starting to think about the last few days. Microsoft's insistence that, you know, all games released on the Xbox run on the S, which caused a problem for that very large game that everybody loved that came out a little while back. The Dungeons and Dragons one. What the fuck was the name of that game again? Christ. Brain, please. Yeah, I've started to think about the Series S and the Monster Hunter Wilds, and if that's going to be a problem. Baldur's Gate, thank you. Because, yeah, the gameplay we've seen so far in the little daily videos they've been putting up about the weapon previews and shit like that, they're all at 30 frames a second. Which, this far out from launch, is not that surprising. It's also making me think they're probably console in fidelity mode. It was most likely from a PlayStation 5, because Monster Hunter is always been at home on PlayStation or Nintendo handheld. In this case, I reckon it's probably being demoed on the PlayStation version, probably in the fidelity mode, which is why it's locked to 30. Which, yeah, is raising some concerns about what the S might be capable of with that game. And, oh, damn it. I thought they were fucking the other balls, not the poison ones I can't touch. They were Gravitino balls. They're not Gravitino balls. I thought I would make money, but no money. Oh, fuck me. I didn't know you could actually flip this thing. Is that a building up ahead? Or is it just... No, I think it might be more of the mushroom trees. Just mushroom trees. Let's get another shot. Yeah, I still haven't tried it myself. I couldn't wait. I'll wait for it to come on sale. I probably won't stream it though. I'll just play it for myself because, you know, those play at your own pace kind of games. And I feel like not streaming it would be a better choice. Plus all the hype is gone, so I'm sure there'll be much worth in streaming it. Yeah, I'll get around to it one day. Came out and said Wilds will be very demanding. I figure consoles will be 30 FPS, like Dogma 2. Yeah. I do hope there is a performance option, because, well, I mean, when Rise came out on Switch, nobody was surprised it was locked at 30, obviously, and it was quite playable at 30 FPS, as indeed No Man's Sky is at 30 FPS on the Switch. But when Rise came out on PC, and I got it there as well, it became extremely stark just how much better the combat felt at more fluid frame rates. The game wasn't bad at 30, but it was just way better at 60. So I really, really, really hope Capcom are going to allow a dual mode for at least the PlayStation 5 and Series X. Those are the obvious choices. To let people sacrifice some graphics in order to play it 60. Because, again, as Rise proved, even if the game doesn't look shiny and bright and new and crisp, gameplay is what matters. And gameplay on Monster Hunter is improved at 60. Just inarguably is. Feels better, feels more responsive. It's just better. It's better. Even if they just go like a half measure and let's both consoles do VRR now, right? Well, since I've checked in on that. I don't use it because the capture card I've got my consoles hooked into does not support it. Or the monitor I run to, actually, for that matter. Well, no. Yeah, the monitor does. But not through HDMI, I don't think. Only display. Yeah, if they let it run at 45, or let it float above 30, and use VRR to lock it in, it'll still be better than lock 30. I can't remember whether the Series X does or doesn't. I think the S does, but the X might. So I don't remember. It would have been better laying off the graphics to make it 60 on consoles. Yep. I mean, I understand why they don't. Because one of the things that was a difference maker with World, because before World came out, as you know, most of us know, pretty niche game. Not everybody even knew about it. Some people knew the title of it, but don't know much about it. It did okay on the 3DS when 4U came out. It was reasonably popular. In the West, that is. Always popular in Japan. Always has been. And then the generations on the Wii U was reasonably popular, but it wasn't until World that it really became a smash hit worldwide. One of the things that World did differently was they made some design decisions to deliberately target Western audiences who, typically, do care more about graphics than the Japanese audience did, which is why World is a much more sophisticated graphical presentation, much more grounded art style. It was made to appeal to Western audiences, at least from the Japanese developers' point of view. What are Western gamers like? Oh, they like realistic graphics. It's not entirely true, but it worked, which is why the same team who made World, who are now working on Wilds, is taking the same approach. So again, it's not surprising that they would lean on making it look as good as possible instead of targeting 60 necessarily. If that does wind up being the case, I understand where that decision came from. I don't think it's the right decision, but I absolutely understand how they got there. Yeah, like I said, the ideal situation would be just to do what most games do these days and offer the player a choice. Give them a fidelity mode and give them a performance mode and let them choose how they want to play. Do they want to sacrifice some pretties? Or do they want it pretty as possible but stuck at 30? And that's entirely practical because they are releasing simultaneously on PC and console this time around, which means they've already done the graphical options work on PC. So all they need to do is use those settings they've already arranged for console. It's the mix that works for that on console, because they've already done the work on scaling. What do you think the next Nintendo console will look like? No idea what it will look like. I expect it to behave very similar to the Switch. Ah, fuck. Smashed it. I would not be even slightly surprised if it was another dual mode console. Hybrid console. I don't see them walking away from that at this point, because the Switch made that tremendously clear that that is what people want. Valve agreed, and Asus agreed, and MSI agreed, and everybody else has agreed that handheld is a popular thing to do. I don't see them going exclusively handheld, of course. Being dumb at this point. Oh shit! Oh, that's fine. Just a depression. See what I did there? Because I've been depressed recently. Just a little depression. Is that a building? So if that's a building just on the tip of the horizon there. Hoping for a large map size, map rise type of... Wait. Hoping for a large map rise type game similar to Wilds from the Portable team. Right, I think, yeah. So you're saying the next game from the wackier side gave us Rise, will go for a larger map. Yeah, I mean, it's almost certain they will, because by the time that happens, we'll be on next generation hardware, certainly at least for the Nintendo. I guess a lot also rides on how people react to the massive maps in Wilds. Hey.
Toxic protection falling.
I'm suspecting will be a big hit. But we've got to see how the game slots into that much larger map. We know a little bit about how it's supposed to work, but is it going to work in practice is another issue.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Because, again, Rise had much more simple maps than World. Like, there was much less verticality. It was much more, this arena is connected to this arena, but it's much more continuous than the old games used to be. It was still very much, these are the places where stuff happens. Whereas World was like that too, but it was a little more vague about it. But that step, quote-unquote, backwards from World didn't stop Rise from being amazing fun.
Acquire all junk. Still in progress.
Another shield module. Lovely. Oh, wait, no, it's the defensive shield. Actually, we don't really need that because we're not doing much combat. But it does give us more core health, which is still nice. Okay. Cartoony graphics of Rise. I just preferred. Me too, quite honestly. Like I was saying this in Rurikan's. If you're a Monster Hunter guy, you probably know Rurikan. One of the more popular Monster Hunter creators. And certainly the name that leaps to mind when you think Gun Lance. But yeah, I was watching his stream this morning and having a chat to him about this kind of stuff. I said, even though Wilds is again a much more grounded looking combat system, a much more realistic looking art style, I really do hope they still keep the wackiness. Because one of the things people complained a lot about in World was all the bone weapons looked almost identical to one another. There was very little personality between the weapons from different monsters. And I do hope they retain that, the wackiness of some of the weapons. Like when I first picked up the great sword that was a giant frozen tuna in Rise, oh, it put a big smile on my face. Or the gun lance that was a big, cob of corn. Or the jewel blades that were teddy bears, that kind of shit. I want that personality to retain in Wilds. Because World took itself slightly too seriously in some of those aspects for my tastes. And, yeah. As serious as the combat system is in Monster Hunter, the game itself should never ever take itself too seriously. From, characters, from dialogue to mission descriptions to the goofiness of some other weapon options or armor. There needs to be some whimsy there. Yeah, you watch Ruro's on there. Like I said, he's quite popular in most of the crowd. As he should be, because he makes very good content. It's quite a nice blade too. After I got done with his live stream this morning, I watched Rage Gaming Video's response to the new Gunlance video that we got yesterday. And Josh opened up his video by copying Rurikan's classic opening, Shields Up Ironbreakers. Because of course Ruri is probably the most high-profile Gunlance user as far as content creators go. So I thought that was pretty cute. Sooner or later I've got to come across a building that will sell me some nav stuff or monolith. Although frankly, just chatting with you guys as we cruise across the landscape, it's still pretty chill. We're in hardcore mode, but I'm so relaxed right now. Should get a bigger load of carbon this time. Burn through that last set pretty quickly. Why are you vibrating? I think it was vibrating before I hit it. That'll have to do with the team generally going from 3DS having to make a good looking game. Yeah, again, some of that seriousness was also them targeting a Western audience who, I guess in their opinion, wouldn't necessarily appreciate the wackiness that is classic to Monster Hunter with the more serious look that they were going for in World. But, I don't know. I think now that they've established the popularity in the West, they might be feeling a bit more free to take more chances on that kind of stuff, or at least I hope so. We'll see though. I mean, certainly when we saw the video for the Insect Glaive a couple of days ago, and one of the new moves is like just a twirly pole dance kind of move, that certainly suggests that they're going for a slightly wackier tone. So I don't think that move would have been something they considered when working on the moveset for World, which was, again, took itself quite seriously, for the most part. So you're going to blame us for you? Oh yeah, of course. You guys distracting me, making me talk about Monster Hunter, just forcing me to talk about Monster Hunter is going to be the... If I die because I'm distracted, it's your fault. I really do hope we don't have to wait too long for the demo, or I guess they'll call it a beta. They usually call it a beta, not a demo. Whatever it winds up being called. Hope we don't have to wait too long. So eager. Yeah. I don't even know how many hours I wound up putting into the Rise demo on Switch. I remember they did that thing where you could only play it X number of times, but then you had to like work around that. You just deleted your save file and you could play it all over again. An extra 20 hunts or whatever it was. I probably put 40 or 50 hours into the demo alone. Just sticking around, trying out the different weapons. And hunt after hunt after hunt. I heard you the first time. I guess that'll do. Wait for the demo. Don't think it's coming anytime soon. Like, I'm not expecting it like immediately after Gamescom, but probably before the end of the year.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Still though, saying, you know, before the end of the year, we're already in August, for crying out loud. Month 8 of 12. End of the year is not that far away. Actually broke my mind a little bit the other day when I put up a post on Twitter about the player base that was still sticking around with World after they came back in December with hashtag Return to World. It's only just now starting to fall back down to the kind of daily player numbers that it had before that happened. And it had been 9 months since since the player-based kickoff hashtag return to world thing started. I was like, that can't be right. No, I did the math wrong. Can't possibly be 9 months. So I worked it out twice. Second time I used my fingers to count. It's like, holy shit, it has been 9 months. Since the original announcement of Wilds triggered a return to world. Actually, it was slightly before that. It started in October, because the hardcore Monster Hunter fans were expecting an announcement for the then unknown game title. In fact, I made a video in early October. Hey, is Monster Hunter World still worth playing in 2024? Because I was expecting a surge of players to come back once the hype for Wilds started. And I was right. Unfortunately, that video did trash. It only ever made like 2,000 views, which is a real shame because I worked hard on that damn thing, but whatever. YouTube algorithm's gonna algo. Constantly wreck me. Early next year. Yeah, see, the thing is about that, we're expecting the game itself early 2025, right? I'm expecting it probably 3 months in, because that'll line up with the 21st anniversary of Monster Hunter. Seems like a good thing to do. You know, pop it off in March. And the way they've done demos before, certainly with Rise, they did the first demo, then they released a second demo, which had a fight added to it, like it was the standard demo, but added the flagship fight of Magnum Arlo. Also gave you a time limit of 15 minutes, which was really, really, really hard to beat him in 15 minutes with the gear they gave you, but, you know. So my thinking is, if they do that again, near the end of this year, we'll get the first demo, and it will have the easy, medium, hard fight of 3 different monsters we got last time. Perhaps only 2. But then, early next year, there'll be a second version of the demo, which will add the flagship. So, that's my copium. Good to guess now. Well, that's the thing I've been thinking about, obviously, over the last few days, since we started getting a trickle out of daily weapon previews. I really don't have a main weapon. Like when Rise came out, I mained Hunting Horn because it was so tremendously fun. But in the end game of Rise, I switched over to Switch Axe. And did several hundred hunts with the Switch Axe. And I tried a few other weapons like light bowgun and stuff. Definitely Switch Axe main by that point. But then, before Sunbreak came out, I decided to fill the time waiting for Sunbreak by playing every single weapon for 100 hunts. So that's what I did. I learned every single weapon. I did at least 100 hunts with each one of them. It had to force me to stick with it and learn it properly. And I found a love for the insect glaive during that process that I never had before. I used to mock my friend Ali, who was an insect glaive main, about her, flippity-dip and tiny damage numbers and her little bug friend. I used to tease her about it. But then I did the 100 hunt thing, and I went, holy shit, insect glaive is actually fucking awesome. A little bit later down the track, I did a whole playthrough of World and Iceborne using nothing but the insect glaive to see what it was like in that game. And in between that, I also found a love for Charge Blade that I never knew I had. Again, thanks to the 100 hunt thing. I was like, oh yeah, I finally get the Charge Blade. I thought it was really complicated, but it is really complicated, but it's also really, really, really fun to engage with that complication. So my original thinking was, when Wilds comes, it'll be Charge Blade. Because I've also done a run through of World and Iceborne with the Charge Blade as well. Although, I didn't actually finish that. There's got a bit to do on the Iceborne side of things with that one for the Charge Blade run. Yeah, so for a while now I'm thinking, yeah, Charge Blade. Favorite weapon, charge blade. Maybe I'll mix it up with insect glaive here and there. But now that we've seen some of the previews, and I'm seeing the dramatic differences they're doing to some of the lesser loved weapons, like heavy bowgun and gun lance in particular, whose moveset is almost entirely new as far as I can tell. Yeah, I'm not making any conclusions about what weapon I'm going to play until we see all of the new weapon videos, because I don't know what they're going to do. Insect glaive certainly looks like heaps of fun. It was already heaps of fun, but you know, the new moves they're doing with that makes it look very enticing. Heavy bowgun looks more enticing than it has been. When it comes to ranged weapon, I've always leaned much more heavily towards light bowgun. I just find it more fun than heavy. And bow, I never really had an affinity for bow. But if the changes to light bowgun are as dramatic as the heavy bowgun, well, maybe that's my main weapon for Wilds. Maybe for the first time ever, my first playthrough of a new Monster Hunter game will be a ranged weapon. Or maybe they do some amazing things with swax, and I go back to that. Or Charge Blade gets amazing, and I go back to that. Or who the fuck knows? That's why I'm so hungry for the demo, so I can spend dozens of hours trying out all the weapons again and trying desperately to make a decision. Feels like it's going to be a hard one, though. I go back to Insect Glaive. I did Sword and Shield for Generations, and IG for World, Charge Blade for Rise. It's a bad habit of mine to pick one main and a second, and that's it for the games. Well, yeah, I usually, like historically, I pick a main and I stick with that, you know, for the first playthrough to credits roll or whatever, and then I start experimenting. I don't tend to switch mid playthrough. Even on replays, I tend to stick with one weapon. Just to get a feel for what the progression feels like with that particular weapon, more than anything else.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, it feels like it's going to be a hard one. Brother has a young kid. I can talk to into playing. I think dual range could be good. Time for something different. Yeah, again, because of that new ability to carry two weapons at the same time in Wilds, that's also going to have to weigh in on the decision. What is going to be a good combo? And are you going to have your armor skills specialized into one, or try and balance between both? Some combinations of weapons are going to lean more easily into that. Like Charge Blade and Gun Lance, for example, share a lot of the skills that you might want. It's going to be such a hard decision. And I love it. Second, I'm heading towards my ship. Turned around again. Off! See, you got me all distracted and I went the wrong way for a while. Yeah, this thing is just weirdly bouncy. All the vehicles are, really. This one in particular because it's so small. Can I see my compass points? What is that way? It's part of the planet. I'm getting turned around very easily. No expense on suspension. No expense. It was designed by top men. Movie references.
Technology recharge.
One of the other things I know a lot of people are asking about Wilds is they're hoping to make it easier to play co-op through the story mode. Because of course World notoriously made that incredibly annoying. Each player having to watch their cutscenes separately. Rise, I think, did a really good balance of that, where everyone in the group choose whether or not to skip the cutscene. If all of you voted to skip, it was skipped. If one person wanted to see it, it would still play for everybody. So I hope they keep that idea for Wilds at the very least. So there are a lot of people who really do want to play through simultaneously and make simultaneous progress with friend, family, loved member, loved one. I think it's the phrase I was looking for there. Also really eager to see how well crossplay works. I don't know whether they've officially confirmed that it is crossplay, but they are launching simultaneously across platforms, and they know damn well we want crossplay. So we've been screaming about it for generations already. Since World.
Toxic protection falling.
Need to make seamless crossplay just happen. Cross-save would be really nice too. For those of us who indulge in owning it on multiple platforms. Drive straight. Just let me find a Monolith game, please. Might be the most difficult part of this challenge mode. Once you get yourself relatively survivable, you get a few upgrades in your life support and toxic protection and a pocket full of materials to keep them charged. Get yourself a vehicle. The two choke points are trying to afford wiring looms so you can build more complicated technology, and just driving around really, really hoping to run into the Monolith, or a crash ship for that matter, so you can make the hunting faster. Again, not really complaining. So I'm rather enjoying the chill vibe of just cruising while we have a chat.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge.
track of how far you've traveled? Like, I know there's achievement things for walking this many steps, traveling this far. Does it keep track anywhere? Can we see how far we've walked or traveled? Survival milestones, maybe? On foot. It doesn't seem to track. I mean, maybe this counts in vehicle? No idea. This vehicle count is on foot. Interested to see how far we travelled across the planet's surface to find the portal of the monolith. Whichever comes first. Good Lord. This part of the planet is a bit tricky on the motorcycle, isn't it? Bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, like, doing this challenge without the vehicles would be very tedious. It's not exactly a cakewalk with the vehicle. This thing only goes, what? 2.5 times sprinting speed? Yeah, at least it's not still, constantly burning through stamina or something. I've never actually noticed before, but when we went to build this thing, choosing which vehicle, they all need different materials to build. Which is a smart decision. Because, yeah, the only reason we could build this is because I happen to have access to sufficient silver. Because the other vehicles needed different tertiary materials. So it means whatever kind of planet you start on in this challenge, you should be able to build one of the vehicles. I remember when this game did not have ground-based vehicles. You had to run everywhere. And worse than that, you couldn't recall your ship to you. I mean, you could at landing platforms if you found one. It's a badass ship, look at that. Dramatic, silently cruising over there. Oh, there we go, now it has detail. Yeah, if you walked 700 units away from your spaceship trying to gather materials or something. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was close. How deep was that hole? Yep, that would have been a problem. We might have had to build a ramp to get out of there with the terrain manipulator, I think. That would have been very dramatic. Yeah, if you walked 1,000 units away from your ship, you had to walk 1,000 units back to your ship. Back in the day. And even if you found a landing platform to call your ship to, you still had to have the navigation data to use it. Which you still do, actually. See any civilization, do you? Really use mini vehicles in the end? Me neither. Which is another reason that this challenge appealed to me, because the only way it's practical is you build a vehicle. I've built... Ooh, hey, here we go. Oh, shit. Destroyed one. That's a nice hole. Like I built all the vehicles in my other saves, just because the game sort of asks you to at some point. But I never really used them. In fact, the first time I used one extensively, or used the monitor extensively at least, was in the... Could you please move? Thank you. It was in the expedition. It's like, hey, this monitor thing is a lot more fun than I remember it being. Don't know whether they changed it since they introduced them back in. It was the next update, wasn't it? 2.0 update when the vehicles came in, wasn't it? Yeah. Like I said, one of the reasons this little challenge appealed to me, and the main reasons I do challenges like this in games, is to force me to do things I don't ordinarily do. Like the most recent, well, it started out as a challenge, but now it's sort of my main save in Fallout 76, was a melee only build. So I never used melee in Fallout 76. So we did a challenge. We made a character who was only about melee, and we had a few other things going on with him in the roleplay. Turned out to be super fucking fun. So now that character has more play hours on it than my main character does. Like the submarine. Yeah, the submarine I liked, and I did use a little bit in my OG save. Mostly because otherwise underwater movement sucked so badly. The submarine was not great, but it was better than the underwater jetpack crap. And of course there is a certain quest line where you have to go underwater for a thing. So that was the only time I used a vehicle properly, I guess. I'm just doing the math on whether or not I want to bother with these eggs for the nanites. I don't think I do.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
User identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log for analysis. Look like a wound on the world. Crimson and rag. Yeah, just tell me the thing. Analyze data. What do we get? Just nanites. God damn it. Well, I guess that actually makes sense, because the only other things you get from those are blueprints, right? Not modules.
Units received.
What's the 1,000 units in that? That's not bad. Right, onwards we go. First, data. Look out, little guy! Oh, I missed him. Just missed him. Stop.
Toxic
Alright, stop
protection.
fighting against me.
Falling.
Don't see any buildings. Nothing on the ping. wouldn't stop. I destroyed another one by running into it.
Inventory full.
Jesus Christ. Yes, yes, skip. Just give me my menu back. Thank you. We're going to make a fair amount of money next time we can sell these stuff. Don't you know? Sorry to steal the little eyeball sentient plants, but I need them. Need it. Ow. I say need. Want. See how much we got those. Ooh, almost 3 stacks. So 1.2 mil-ish.
Fuel required. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Getting a bit tired of seeing these. Need the other types of buildings, please. Like, one that let me do a big scan. Take the salvage class. Starting to have inventory problems. Whoops. This. Let's not forget to switch back this time. After printing out status update terminal presents an option to override either alert from holographic display. The warnings appear to relate to damaged components within the facility and the presence of an interloper. Breathe aggressively. No, I need the dagger for another thing. Let's hold breath. Right, right choice. We already know that's pointless to have right now. Recipe's no good. We'll just take the highlights. Remember, sorry. Oh, there it is. Onward. Is that an exosuit expansion? It is. Ah, finally. Now, of course, remains, do I have the stuff to create the things I need to fix the damn thing? I should. Come here, gorgeous. Sodium nitrate we do not have. Carbon nanotubes we can make. Antimatter housing we should be able to make. Carbon nanotubes. How many do we need? God damn it. I really need to remember to check. Antimatter housing. We should need one of those.
Technology prepared.
Need... So, sodium what? Nitrate? Sodium nitrate. Oh,
Technology prepared.
well, I did that one already. 10 off.
Technology recharge.
There is my precious sodium. There it is. Sodium nitrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you.
Technology
Beautiful.
prepared.
One more precious slot. Let's put in this gap here that's been bugging me. Hooray! Let's all do the inventory dance. We're 3 hours away from the starship at this point. Onwards! Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. I think I can. Come on. Monolith, reveal yourself. Nope. How did the hazardous flora bite me through my enclosed motorcycle? Outrageous. My immersion!
Toxin protection fully.
Yeah. Sorry, just double checking that we didn't actually have stuff. I'm still waiting on the wiring room for that. Hello. This is slightly more useful. Craved. Hello, friend. Right. Yes, yes, yes. They sniff me, they bark at me. Howdy, mama, and peaceful. Pathetic interloper, something, something, something. Warrior, something, something. Take a second to think, then grab my multiple back again into my visor, streaking my saliva. They point at the mining beam, charge indicator, and my backpack. Right, you want some carbon. Yes, you do. Excellent. Right, now. What do we have here? Ooh. Slightly better than my existing one. It's actually a rifle. It looks like a pistol, but it's a rifle. Right. Let's see here. If we take out the bolt caster that damaged one we picked up. And that's all we can recover. Can we trade that for this one? I get a good deal. Okay, exchange... Oh, 1.6... Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. What a shame. Well, I'll just put the boltcaster in this slot while we're bothering about this. Tired of switching them anyway. Sigh. Ooh, hey. I need to go get the things. Things to sell.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Damn it. I just made a new slot. Sell the... still not enough for the multi-tool. 1.1.
Units received. Units received.
Right, do you happen to have wiring looms by any chance? At a good price? You do not. Dude. These hardcore shop prices are killing me. I don't think you have much useful for me, will you? You have wire... Oh, you've got wiring looms. Oh, and the best price we've seen yet. But only 2 off. I'll take them.
Product received.
Woo! Have another exosuit upgrade. Is it worth that kind of money though? I don't think so. Will do for now. Learned 20 words. Go us.
Toxic protection. Falling.
That's 21 words. You're a close ally. Forgetting something? Back to you. Oh, you had another nosebleed? It's a drag?
Toxic protection. Falling.
Alright, let's finally do something about that toxic protection, shall we? Wiring loom! Air filtration unit. Entirely prevents all damage or energy drain while inside Exocraft. Yay! I don't think there's any point in supercharging those, is there? Because it's already 100% effective. Actually, you know what? Let's move the boost to the stat. If that makes a difference. Or does the engine get more efficient if you put it in a booster slot? No, might as well leave them there. Got nothing else to put there. Ah, finally. Let's grab that to sell. If we can sell that off, because it's not going to be any good to us. Keep it for now, just in case I'm wrong. Back on the ship. Ship, Exocraft. Now, we can finally travel without constantly hearing about my toxic protection falling thingy. As long as we're inside our vehicle, we're fine.
Units received.
What a load off.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
And then. Oh, he just missed the wiring acquisition. Just missed it. Literally just happened. That very same outpost we just left. Literally missed it by a minute. Good price too. I only had 2 of them. It was the cheapest price we've seen all day. So I'll do. Oh, actually, should we keep the second one, or do we need it for something important? Is it? No, it wasn't that. Oh, it was this, wasn't it? No, it wasn't that. What else do we need it for? I needed that. I needed more than one for something. I forget what it was. So I'll keep it until we figure it out. Oh, was it the... Oh, I don't even have a slot for it anymore. Yeah, it might have been the advanced mining thing. Let's see here. Yeah. I still need one more, but I don't have to worry about the slot because it's already sitting there waiting for it. Yeah, I spent one of the 2 that I just bought on the environmental protection for the Exocraft, so I am no longer draining my environmental protection while I'm inside the vehicle, which is huge. Demo Sky, do you find portals to build one? The one we're looking for is one you have to find. There are a different kind of portal called a transporter. Looks like a teeny tiny little Stargate. Lets you fast travel basically between multiple portals of that type. What we're looking for is a special kind of portal. Every planet has just one. So chances of us stumbling across it are very small. However, we're also looking for a monolith. Alien monolith, of which there are multiple on every planet. Once we find the monolith, we will face a challenge. If we correctly answer that challenge, it will then allow us to scan for the location of the portal. Which, if we are extremely unlucky, will be on the exact opposite side of the planet, and it'll take us many hours to get there. If we're lucky, it'll be reasonably close. Stopping the vehicle reset your I don't actually know whether it resets. It does when you get in a starship, doesn't it? See if we can tell. For some reason it's not actually falling right now. Well, is it because we're close to the vehicle? Oh. Well, not questioning it. Just accept the good fortune. Sounds cool. Like the feature? Yeah. The portal we're looking for is really cool looking too. Like, it literally does look and act very much like a Stargate. Right down to having used a combination of esoteric symbols to dial in an address. Only real difference is this requires 16, whereas the Stargate less. There are several things in this game that are inspired by outside sources. For example, the vehicle we're currently in. No process of guessing what movie inspired this. It came out shortly before the update that introduced these vehicles. There are some sci-fi references scattered through here. Most of them are really, really subtle, which is good. Some are quite a bit on the nose, like the Stargate. Ooh, hello. Not what we're looking for, but still useful. Whoa! Nailed it! Like a glove! There must be a grace period on the toxic protection getting in and out of the vehicle, because it should be dropping. Weird. Not going to question it, just going to accept it. Makes you think of Tron. Yeah, it is a bit like the Tron box as well, I suppose. I was thinking more of the Batman, like from the Nolan movies. What's the thing called? Did the bike have a name? Like the car had a name. It was the car was the Tumbler. Did the bike that burst out of the car have a separate name? I don't remember. Try this again. Don't know whether it's going to fail on us like it did last time. Yeah, seems like it only marks that one type of building that we don't need. Or actually, am I being dumb? I might have been being dumb for the last couple of hours. The ancient ruin site, that's not ruins. Is that the monolith? I'm pretty sure it's called the monolith. Ancient ruin site? Because we did find a different ancient ruin site. But that wasn't on the map. No, it is a ruins. Yeah, no, it's still the ruins. Not the monolith we're looking for. Different thing. Yeah, so I guess this one just doesn't lead you to more than one at the same time. So we've already got one of those active. Alright, stop buying those ones. Alright, what have you got? Oh, you've got more wiring looms. Excellent. I need one more. Wait, what's your price? So that's about, what, 40,000 more? Wait, no, 36,000 more than the last guy. Still that, we can't afford it, so I'll take the one extra I need.
Product received.
Steve for the moment. Now we need hermetic seal and carbon nanotubes, one off each. Nanotube, one off. Hermetic seal, one off. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, finally. We have advanced mining laser. Jesus Christ, that took a long time. Bloody hell. Never have I ever worked so hard for an advanced mining laser in this game. It's hardcore shit. It's not fucking around, is it? cheap one you found was 25k? No, it was like 18. Wait, what? 224k? Wait, what? Ah, whatever. Done now. Was I missing a decimal point in that last one? I see. That sucks. Oh well. Get ripped off. Any chance of your little ship here affordable? Probably not, right? These haulers tend to be pretty expensive. Yeah, 5. What's the cheapest class of ship? Is it the shuttles? Fuck. I'll never know! Pretty sure I still don't have any artifacts this thing needs, do I? No. Although we did... Oh, I should have kept the artifact we did find for these. I forgot. I just sold it off for cash. I was a bit short-sighted. The same, weren't you? Sure is. Alright, although now that we finally have an advanced mining laser, we can mine some more profitable materials. So a ship no longer feels out of reach. Yeah, 5 on that one as well. Definitely not the haulers. Advanced mining laser, go! Ah. Actually, I've got to bother mining that. We don't actually need any pure ferrite or anything. But it works. Teach me. Good for hook. Whoa! Camera, what are you doing, camera? Settle down. It's only upside down for a second. Sodium, yeah, we're not too badly off for sodium right now. The pocket space is a little more urgent. I need pure ferrite clogging it up. Sodium was only a secondary harvest from that thing anyway. Actually, speaking of which, how are we doing for batteries? Are we actually out, or did I move them? Out. I think. Are we going blind again? Yes. Battery. Oh, we were completely out. What am I missing? Ferrite dust, alright. Don't need pure ferrite, but definitely need ferrite dust. What do we do? Hi. How much is your Explorer by any chance? Is it like a mil? 1.5? Jeez, it looks badass, doesn't it? Black and orange? I don't really like this style of ship, but those colours really work. Also 5. Although, I could trade in my broken ship. Is that legal in this playthrough, do we think? Trade in a crashed, unflyable ship. Does that fit within the spirit here? I guess if he's willing to make the trade. Like, the ship is still broken. We didn't fix the ship or anything. I don't know, chat, what do you reckon? Fair game, or... T-Dog says fair game. Right colours, but your Explorers are not my favourite either. Yeah. Especially if you're flying them in third person. They kind of get in their own way in the camera. At least they used to. Haven't flown one in ages. They might have fixed that. But because their arse is so high in the air, it tends to block your view when you're in third person. Another vote for fair. Anybody else want to chime in? Anybody else wants to chime in? Everybody else is busy lurking. Right, I'm leaning on the side of fair myself. Like, the old ship is ours. It's crashed. It's broken. We did earn the rest of the money the hard way. It's within the game's mechanics. Price is in line with whatever happens to the price when you're in hardcore mode. Yeah, I'm going to call it fair. Let's go. Transfer items. Inventory is not transferred. Well, that's right. There's no inventory in that ship anyway. Alright. My ship. Now, the thing is, we don't... The rules say we're not allowed to use transfer. So when we leave this thing behind, it stays here. And I didn't actually make this part of the rules, but I figure... I don't think we can create two of these, can we? So if we decide we want to go back to driving on the ground, we'll have to craft one of the other vehicles. So we can't just make a station and teleport this thing. That's against the rules. So... rather frustratingly, immediately after we finally get the protection we need inside this vehicle, we're saying goodbye to it. Oh, the starship is out of range at this distance, is it? Let's see. But now, is it out of range now? Game, you cheeky little bastard. Alright. There we go. Let's move all of this stuff across to our starship. Well, not really starship, because we're not allowed to take it to the stars. So we are as the rules state, not trained for interplanetary flight. They're restricted to atmosphere flight only. So less of a starship and more just a ship. Don't think it's worth unequipping any of this, is it? Although, if we do build another vehicle, the radar amplifier would still work. Though we don't have much space to store it. We'll just build another one if we need it. It's not too bad. Oh well. Goodbye, hammer cycle. You were trusty and wonderful. And hello. I need a name for this ship. Is that made up name, auto-generated name is not good. Let's see here. Let's see. What is orange and black? Wait, which one of the Decepticons was orange and black? The Seekers. Was it Thunder? No, Thundercracker was blue, wasn't he? Was one of the Seekers orange and black, or am I just misremembering stuff? Terra Drive. That's probably who I'm thinking of. He was orange and black. Yeah, but Terra Drive was an Autobot. Also not a very cool name. Wild Rider wasn't orange and black, was he? Oh, kind of red and black. I do like the name, though. Yeah, sure, Wild Rider. Let's go. Or Wind Rider. Seeing it's an atmospheric ship. Wild Rider's fine. Okay, so... Hyperdrive we don't need to worry about, that's fine. Using it. Yeah, how about some launch thruster? Aquajet is probably useful. We need antimatter, crystals. Oh, we don't have any crystal sulfite. Also, there's no oceans I've seen on this planet anywhere. This I do want to think about, though. Auto charger for the thing. Solar mirror by 2, antimatter by 5. Why looms? Damn it. Wah, 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 wah. Don't need to worry too much about weapons. I do want an economy scanner. Wiring loom! Christ. Alright. So we still need one more wiring loom for that, which will help us find trading posts at least. That'll do us, I guess. It's been a while since I've been inside one of these class of ships. Certainly from first person. Let's go. Nope, still kind of awkward. Why is the screen red? So I hit the shield on the way up, I guess. Right, there we go. That makes it a bit easier to find buildings at least. It's good we found one with the big wings too. Like, it's a very atmospheric flight appropriate wings. I like it. Ooh, excellent. Excellent. Right. Antimatter housing. Sodium nitrate again. Carbon nanotubes. Down on ferret dust. Okay.
Life support power low.
Excuse me. Life support, please.
Technology recharge.
Do you guys see any ferret around here? I don't. Actually, maybe there's rocks up there. Well, that's not rocks, that's a plant. Still. Alright, dust. Beautiful. Ooh, unscanned. I don't remember whether the ship's scanner will pick up the monolith or not. But at the very least it'll be easy to spot from the air. It's useful too. We're also picking up sodium, so we can make the sodium nitrate we need. Stop being so weird about the gun, but just because you're on a slope. Another unscanned one.
Units received.
Right, that should be enough. And grab these. Can I access my Starship inventory from this far away? No, I can't.
Toxic protection.
Ooh, we got a storm crystal. What did we need 2 of those for? Some sort of ship technology, right? Something we needed storm crystals for. I don't remember what it was. What was it? I remember saying earlier today that, nope, we can never make that because we won't find storm crystals here, but then I forgot. You can get them sometimes from those crystal fragments. If I remember what it was, otherwise it's just sitting there taking up inventory space. Alright, let's see here. I need that back for the moment, thank you. Fuel.
Technology recharge.
Sodium. Sodium. 10 off, right? Sure? Was it the personal refiner Mark II? No.
Toxic protection falling.
For life, me remember what it was. Oh look, the toxic protection has actually started to fall again. So whatever was causing that not to happen is fixed itself, unfortunately. Carbon nanotubes.
Technology prepared.
Animated housing. H.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will fill that spot. Lovely. Now then, back to the exosuit. We will store that again. Here. Alright, north, 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 north. Look at us go! Apparently the game thinks this is orbital flight. Sorry game, no such luck. Stop stopping dead. What are you doing? Start skipping those. We're not getting much worth from them. Aside from a few nanites here and there. That, however. Actually, no. Same difference. If you see a great big monolith, call out. And look at us go now. Zoom! So it took us 6 hours to get a ship. Freighter. Is that any use to us? In particular, right? Civilization! Ooh, perfect. At last. This will potentially reveal what we're looking for. It's one of like 5 different things it can search for, right? Oh, dude. Come on, come on, come on. Be kind, be kind, be kind. Find a settlement. Not what I had in mind. Go out, no worries, mate. Eat the hay, stream up to the TV. Christian, cheers, mate. I will, I suppose, more than likely see you tomorrow. What do we have here? Just another little communications outpost. Whoa! It's too high. Oh, ship was in the boat. I was like, what is that waypoint? I don't think it's worth going inside one of those again. We're going to get anything of use for the current mission. This, however, might be much more useful. Knock! Hello, friends. Please, 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 please be kind. Please, 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 please show me a monolith. Right, 7 units. Remember I was talking a little bit before about subtle Star Trek references? 72. Okay, so it's taking the first number and putting it last. So we're looking for 2170, which is the first option. Not within distant stars, same planet. Oh, it's on a different planet. It's on a different planet. Off, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That's no good for me. You bastard. To load for something for Keen. Did you? Don't feel in danger. About to turn and leave when the creature points towards my tool bark with a concern and motion to suggest that I should hand it over. No way. Warriors impressed at my refusal. They respect my decision and hand me an upgrade module. Custom module. Which... Oh, there it is. I think we can... Yeah, we can't install it because we don't have any room. At least we got some standing increase. Just stash that on the ship just in case. I don't think there's any way we can actually expand. Wait, that was the one we already found. I don't think there's anything planetary-wise we can use to expand the slot sonar multi-tool, right? We have to do that at the space station. Funny thing is, even though we're moving tremendously faster than we were on the bike, Because I can't go orbital, I can't use the pulse boost, which still means this feels much slower than I'm used to traveling between points of interest on a planet. 20 minutes away? Normally I would just go into orbit and zerp down to it in 45 seconds, or less. That's a no. I guess we can go a little bit higher and get slightly more speed. We go too high and miss spotting a monolith though. What's that? That is a... I would say, what I'm looking for is... Depot. Gold. Herox. 30 bronze. So this one, please. Nitrogen.
Protection. 40.
Don't need any of that. Just leave it be. Another mighty ship rises from the planet. I'm gonna crash into that one. Jesus. Where's my waypoint again? Is it that one? Have to call it a stream soon. There we go. 6.5 hours today. Just realised what time it was. I do need to eat something soon as well. It's been about 12 hours since I had breakfast. So I think yeah, that would be useful. Possibly. Oh wait, no, that's an infested one. Not useful. Cruciform? Yep. I haven't slept properly in quite some time, and I'm frequently awake as early as 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Very frequently before 4 a.m. I can't get back to sleep, so I just get up, potter around on the internet, watch YouTube, maybe dick about in this game for a bit. Lately it's been on the Switch. I do that. I usually don't eat that early, but this morning I was quite hungry, so I actually cooked. I made some damper at 4 a.m. Well, at 3:30 a.m. because it takes about half an hour to cook. Thought I saw something out of corner eye there. So I can't imagine what I saw from that altitude. I can't even see it from here. Damn it. Is that a... I was going to say, it looks like there should be a crashed ship here, but there's just this dude. Where's your ship, buddy? Seems peace here, despite the toxic falls, lining the joints of the suit. They grunt, greeting, and apparently doubting my own endurance skills, freely recharge my hazard protection. That's a new kind of interaction. I've had that one before. Jesus Christ, you came out of nowhere. We might as well check for wiring looms. Yeah, what if that was the guy I traded ships with? Yeah. He's just wandering the planet. Oh, shouldn't have traded away my ship. Made a mistake. Components. Wiring loom. Pretty expensive. What do we need? 2? Can't afford 2. Alright, what if I sell you my salvage glass, my pugnium, sell you my silver, sell you my Gek relic. Ooh. I'll sell you one of those, just in case I need the other one. Oh, I can sell you that. Can't remember what I need that for, so I'll just sell it. Probably won't regret that. What could possibly? I'll sell you 2 of these. And yeah, don't think I can use that, so I'm going to sell you that. We can also still salvage that because we don't need that, do we? That's the whole reason we've been collecting that, to sell it. Keep forgetting. Alright, how about now? Can I have 2 of them now? Where'd they go? Right there.
Product received.
Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, I needed 1 anyway. Oh, we've got a spare one in case we need it again. Cool. Now we can scan for the stuff and things, the traders and whatnot. Not crazy helpful, but still useful. This might be a good stopping point, actually. So we're down a save point. I was going to say, what is that? That's my pilgrim I left. 3 hours walk away. Yeah, this feels like a natural stopping point. We'll stop here at the trade station. We'll pick this up from here tomorrow. See if we can actually finish this challenge. So, what am I going to have for dinner? Don't know. Ooh. I think I have some... Yeah. I've got some leftover chili and some corn chips. I'm going to make some basic nachos. That's what I'm going to do. So, thank you ever so much for your company today, guys. See you back tomorrow, hopefully. And, yeah, we'll see about finishing this challenge. I will double check the wiki to make sure I'm whether or not I can actually pick up the monolith I need from the ship scanner or not. I know you can do it from the Exocraft scanners, but I don't think the ship scanner picks them up in the same way. I'll have to double check that. So I'm going to have to be watching out carefully if it doesn't. In any case, appreciate your company there, guys. I've had some fun. Hopefully you have too. Peace out.